cool thing is, though, that World of Warcraft doesn't do, is that in these low-level quests, there's 100% drops now for all these ghoulies that we want to take down, which is actually pretty big, I would believe, if you ask me, just because it really makes the gameplay a lot faster, and you get to go through it a lot nicer and smoother. It just gives that nice pace that you want in an MMORPG, because grinding usually isn't that fun. The Rift is all about going into the Rift raids, like going into a raid and just kicking some ass and shoot bubblegum, and you're all out of bubblegum, of course, because we're Duke Nukem's in this world, and we just want to kick ass. So when you get into a Rift, it's basically like a raid, but it's over and over again. You want to invite people to your party. Trial accounts can actually invite people to a party. I was actually in a raid group on my other account, which was a trial account, which is very cool that Trial let you do that on a trial account of all things. You pretty much get full access to the game. So it's a lot of fun to have a 7-day trial. And it leaves you wanting more, of course, because you know that's how trial counts work. But then you get the taste of how the game works. So we're supposed to throw this shield, and as you can see on the far right, I'm actually looking over the shield. Like in World of Warcraft, they did the same thing where you can actually just click on it, left click, and you'll do the ability, and you'll just banish this guy, and then there you go. This quest is a little bit easy compared to other ones, because all you have to do is just banish them to the darkness or whatnot. This guy's having an unlucky day, so we'll go make sure that Carwin's doing all right. Of course, he's a question mark level, which means he's pretty high level in the game. But the thing I like what they did in Rift is the hero units in this game are not like at the beginning of the game. They're level to pretty much what you are, but they would be called like the god of level 10. Whereas and then they slowly level up during the game, because they'll follow you later on, or they'll follow your faction, I guess, if you want to call it that. Just because it's kind of lame having one character being overpowered. And then just mauls everyone for you. It's cool to see them actually being used as a hero unit, as opposed to just like an overpowered hero. I guess if that makes any sense at all. But we did just finish the quest right now, so I will be moving on back. You do get a mount pretty early in the game if you have the money or the dollars for it. It's like 7 platinum to buy one, which is reasonable. It's 7 gold in World of Warcraft to buy a horse. They were like an upgraded level 40 horse anyway, but you can get one at level 10. And this one, horses are not as fast this low of a level, because you do have to be high level to get it faster. If you get the digital deluxe edition of this, you can actually get something like it's a turtle, I think, like a 2-headed turtle, and it moves as fast as your fastest mount, which is cool. So if you ever want to ride a turtle around, I guess turtles are fast in Rift, so that's definitely interesting. So it's going to hit the map here. I've been running for about 30 minutes straight, so that's definitely pretty cool. I guess you want to count the first video. I guess that would be about 45 minutes straight or so. But we'll talk to this guy, and now we're starting to get outside of the terrorized area. So Borin Gamalt speaks the truth. We had peaceful relations with the southern races, but the Adraxi lured them to his side with a promised power. Even after the tragedy of the Rift, these betrayers of Telara still aid Adraxi. There must be a reckoning. So we'll finish that quest. We'll accept the new one and close that. Now I think I did get armor by chance. Yes, I did. So look at that. Some nicer armor to wear. A little bit less, naked looking in a way. And that is pretty much that right now. Oh, another quest, which is going to be nice. Oh, good. So I get a pouch for this one. This is actually going to allow me to get 4 extra spaces. A pouch, or backpack space, and when you press B, it will actually disappear up here. And it's very, very useful to have that. So right now we need to collect these source stones of some sort, and I think that was the Beastmaster that just ran by me. Yep, it was the Beastmaster. I believe he is a rogue. He's a rogue, so that's why he's using an arrow. Now, any race can use a gun, I believe, except for like mages or any class. I mean, but there's no auto fire for like other classes except for if you're a rogue. Just for the simple fact that you would only use that gun to pull enemies into you. So that's pretty much it. For ranged attacks, ranged rogues are probably what you would call a World of Warcraft hunter, or a ranger in Final Fantasy X. Sorry, Final Fantasy 11. What am I talking about? Final Fantasy X was the one with Titus. But yeah, it's definitely pretty fun. And this guy's a boss. It looks like he's running away. I don't even know what he was doing, but he was reading a schematic, so I would like to read that schematic in just a moment here. If you die in this game, you actually get the choice to respawn on top of your body, or respawn at the graveyard. And you're like, oh, why wouldn't I just respawn on my body every time? Well, the difference is that you can respawn on your body once every hour, so like, you definitely want to be careful. And oh my god, I might actually die. I guess at least I get to prove my point here. So the only reason you want to do a soul rock is if like you're gonna be safe, and doesn't really matter. Soul walk allows you just to run away from your body, so you'll be a little bit safe. Respawn, you'd have to come to where your body was last time. So we'll just do a soul walk because I don't really feel like waiting. And there you go, you're in the spirit world, and you get to see things around you just to be safe. You can even see if they're an enemy or a friendly. So I'm just gonna move back here, hoping to get a respawn soon. It just takes a little bit of time, and there we go. I'm back alive in the game. Now, whenever you respawn, you lose vitality in your soul. Now, I believe that only happens later when you're out of this instance, because I didn't see my vitality disappear a bit. But I don't know what that is. So if any of you are Rift players, please let me know what happens when you lose vitality of the soul. You lose 10%, and you only have, of course, 100% of your soul. And it doesn't recharge on its own, so I'm thinking if you go to like a spirit healer, they would help you. That is about it. So we got to kill some traders here. We got to kill these defiant traders. Now, of course, the defiant or the defiants would be these guys. Of course, you wouldn't be running into these guys, an actual other player, this early in the game. And ooh, looks like we got a level up. So I will be getting my new ability. I'm going to upgrade my shield a little bit. And that should give me a new ability, possibly. Negative. Looks like it's not giving me a new ability, so I guess you only get 1 point per level, and sometimes 2. So in that case, well, too bad, so sad for me. I have to wait until another level to get a new ability, but that's not really a big problem. Actually, I just want to take a look at my character thing here. I'm just pressing C to do that. As another player, that Beastmaster is going to be killing some people. This is your character layout. You can see your stats, your skills, if you have a pet, instances, everything here, even your wardrobe if you really wanted to. So like you can save your wardrobe, higher levels, you get to purchase these other ones as well. But basically it's like if you have a set for like a raid and a set for PvP, you can do that. Same thing as everything else, your titles, your prefix, your suffix. I don't know what this really does for you though. No title so far, so like I don't know, I guess if you thought about it, if you're ever like a Warhammer fan, it'd be like the Angel of Death, so like the Angel of Death. I guess that's kind of how it would work. On the other side we have helmet, shoulders, body, or your chest, I guess, your gloves, your belt, your pants, your boots. On the right side we have an axe, a shield, ranged weapon, neck, trinket, 2 rings, and a synergy crystal. And down here there's this focus. Now I have no idea what that does, but I would assume that would be kind of like glyphs if you're a World of Warcraft player, so that could quite be the case. Now there's schematics here. I'll let you guys read that if you want to. Of course, you can just pause the video and bump it up to 720p. You should be able to read that no problem at all. What was that I just picked up? Okay, that's pretty darn cool. Now the looting in this game does feel much faster than in other games. And here I'm just going to help this person out a little bit, just because I'm totally a nice person in many ways. And even though you can see the status of how much damage you're doing or if you're blocking at all. When it says 0 blocked, it usually isn't the nicest thing ever, because that just means you didn't block it. but it's not really a big deal. And I don't even know why I'm trying to fight these Defiant constructs, considering I don't need to. I need to fight the traders and the Defiants. I'm actually getting outside of the quest area.